Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie if you're new here. I'm just gonna do, I think, a day in my life. It's Monday. It is Labor Day. So Ben's actually home from work. He's upstairs. Ivy is napping in her crib, which is great. Ben is like much better at putting her down in her crib. So when he's home, we usually do better at the crib naps. Anyway, so I do this every time. Ben.
You shook it again?
Yeah, and the cap wasn't on. I like physically cannot put caps fully back onto things. And this has happened to me like 4 times this week now, where I've shaken something and it goes everywhere because the cap wasn't on. I did it with chocolate milk, oat milk, and now I've done it with my coffee creamer. So I can't even blame it on like the type of container it is either. It's just a me thing. And I think that I put it back on, but I don't. Thankfully this one didn't go everywhere. Anyway, I'm making myself food because Ben didn't take the hint to make me food. Literally the same thing that I eat every day for some reason. Sometimes I like fixate on food and then it eventually changes. This hasn't changed in like over a year probably. It is kind of like a regular Monday, except Ben is off work. His family's working, so I don't even think we're doing anything today. Maybe we'll see his family. His mom's birthday was yesterday, so there was like chats of like maybe hanging out today, but I don't know because she and Elizabeth are working today at the donut shop. I also just like wasn't thinking about the fact that it was a holiday. I would like to do a little bit of work on my computer today too, so that I'm not behind this week. I'm not really sure what else we're gonna get up to, but I'll show you guys. I for sure need to wash the bottles and the creamy parts because we're gonna need those, but I'm gonna eat. Got my creamies made. I'm out of pudding mix, which is usually what I use. Just using what I got. It's 10:22, so I'm very behind this morning. I have a call at 11. I am hopefully joining a like mother's support group. It's something that my therapist recommended as like a way to meet people, but also meet people who are in like the same phase of life as me. I have to do like a consult with the therapist that runs that group today at 11. Like I said, at 10:22. And I just ate, did the dishes, made the creamies. I don't know about you, this is the one problem with like working from home. Plus I work my own schedule, so I like really don't have to do what anybody else wants me to do, is because my desk is literally right there. Like I need to do, that's what I was gonna do today, is a house tour. I'll give you guys a little house tour, like a realistic house tour, because the house is not clean and it's not finished. My desk is literally right there. I hate having a dirty kitchen, and it was just dirty in my opinion. I needed to clean that because there's no way that I was going to be able to get any work done with that. The other thing is I really want to straighten my hair, and if the longer I put it off, the less likely I am to do it. So I actually might go do that too, which means I won't really be getting anything done work-wise until after the call, which is fine. Ben's a little bit annoyed with me, which he's not annoyed with me, but he just told me like that he wishes that I would have prepared to have today off. But honestly, like, we haven't been going anywhere or doing anything, and I knew that his sister and his mom were working today, so I just assumed we weren't doing anything. So I just kind of took it as like an extra weekend day. So I wasn't thinking about that. So I was trying to get as much work done as possible, but the whole problem is that I didn't get out of bed until 9 almost. To be fair, I was up all night on and off with Ivy. She's kind of going through like a clingy phase where if you put her down in her crib, she wakes right back up. So she woke up twice last night before we went to bed. And then she woke up at like 11:30, and then I had just gone to bed at like 11. I got her back down at midnight and she slept until 2, kind of rustled around and then put herself back to sleep. She sleeps in my room still. Ben's been sleeping in a different, like on the couch. It's just been me and her. So she like rustled around in there, but then she fell back asleep till 3:40, which is great. But then I sat in the room with her, in her room with the rocking chair from 3:40 to like 4:20, put her down and went back into bed, and like within 15 minutes she woke up. So I picked her up and held her for a little bit, put her back in, immediately woke up. Did that 3 times. And finally, it was like 5 o'clock, 5:15, and I came downstairs by Ben and I was like, I need you to take her because I have not slept more than like 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe, of broken sleep. So I went back to sleep at 5:30, 5:45, and I slept until 8:45. That's kind of just where it's at today with all the things. I'm grateful that I have the type of schedule and that Ben had off today, that I was able to do that, because on a normal day, like tomorrow, I won't be able to do that. Cora has a doctor or a vet appointment, which I'm nervous about because she's still not using that leg that she had surgery on like almost 10 weeks ago now. I'm getting ahead of myself. That is why I'm running behind. I think I'm gonna go straighten my hair just so that it's done, and then I'll have to do my work afterwards. What I like to do is I do like my research for my blogs on one day, and then and any other like admin type work, and then on the second day I write all my blogs. So that was what I was planning to do today, was like research. I need to show you guys my to-do list. There's quite a bit on there. We'll see. If not, I'll just have to see if Ben's family can help me an extra day this week. But one thing I wanted to tell you is I'm doing some new supplements per my doctor. She actually recommended a different bloating pill, but I had already ordered this one, so I'm just gonna use this one until it's out, and then if I need to use one that she has, I'll do that later. But it's just like this bloating pill. Honestly, I think an influencer talked about it, which is probably why I ordered it. I've noticed a little bit of a difference. I take that twice a day. And then I got this berberine. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I work with a naturopath, so she does a lot with like herbs and natural supplements. A lot of people say that it is helpful for weight loss, but that's like not the point of it. I think it's going around on TikTok about that. But anyway, she recommended it to me for like gut healing, these 2 things to help. She doesn't want me to take this too long because it helps people with like blood sugar issues, and blood sugar, I don't know, something like that. And mine is really good, so she doesn't want to like lower me, you know? But anyway, so I'm gonna take one of each of these. I think I'm gonna do this now and then at dinner. And then I'm gonna go do my hair. Actually, I'll show you guys my to-do list and then I'll go do my hair. I'm just all over the place today. Also, it's supposed to be like 90 degrees and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's cold on our lowest level. Oh, and I got these new Apple Watch bands. They're kind of cool. Can you see? I got a couple different colors, so probably shouldn't be taking pills with coffee. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, really. I think I'm just like not super excited about this house, so I just haven't like shown it. Okay, I'm gonna show you my to-do list. The other thing is I signed up for this macro-friendly food thing. What I think I've talked to you guys about, that I was gonna sign up for like a meal kit. They're honestly so expensive that I just like can't bring myself to do it, but I'm also like over coming up with my own recipes, especially because Ben and I aren't eating the same things. So he had a good idea. He's like, I wish that somebody just like made up recipes for you. And I was like, actually, this person that I watch, Kim on the WODS channel, she's great. Check her out. She has a huge channel. She uses this macro-friendly foods thing, and it's like $12 a month or something like that. $10 a month, I don't know. And it gives you like a whole bunch of recipes. Now, they're not gluten-free or dairy-free, so if I wanted to make them that, I would need to do that myself, but to be honest, I do that with a lot of recipes anyway. So you get like 12 new recipes a month, plus there's like 600 plus recipes that you can go through. Anyway, I haven't tried it yet, but that's something I want to do today. Also, I'm sorry, this is a very chatty very chatty vlog, but I have a lot to tell you. I ordered this Viome thing that another influencer was talking about, but she's like a scientist influencer, science girl. It's like a gut health, cellular health thing. So I'm gonna do a whole video on that, like once I take the test and what the results are, because it tells you like foods that you're intolerant to, like cellular age, all that kind of stuff. So I'm interested in that. It's called Viome. So stay tuned for a video. It probably won't be for like a month or two. Anyway, let's look at my list. So I am realizing that it is a holiday now, so I'm not really sure I can do all these things. But if you guys can see over here on the right, I have budget, blog research, find and make hair appointment. I think I may do that tomorrow instead. Watch pick a card. There is a new pick a card from Gem Goddess that I'm obsessed with, and I don't want to forget to do that, so I put that on here. That's set up the macro recipe. See, my tasks are very organized. Set up macro recipe thing. And then I want to make a meal plan and grocery list so we can get groceries tomorrow, either via pickup, probably pickup or delivery or something. Do my hair, put Whole Foods haul on YouTube Shorts. I need to do that. Try to set up magic links and LTK. I'm fairly certain, I'm gonna do this tomorrow too. I'm fairly certain I can't do this because I don't have a big enough audience. I need to update my budget to kind of separate out my business stuff, just so it's easier when I do taxes to know like what was a business expense, since I no longer have separate accounts. I need to print out some ERP things for therapy. I have that therapy consult in a half an hour, film day in the life, and house tour, which I'm currently doing. Workout. I would like to get ahead on Ivy's baby books, and then I add in my tasks for the following week. So that's a long list. We'll see if I get any of that done. I also made an order from Alani Nu because I'm like obsessed with their stuff. Yay! Hey, say hi. Hey! Dada!
It's me.
Hey, hey.
Want some more milk? You waving?
Her newest thing is waving. Hi. Say hi. Yeah. Okay, so I had the call with the therapist. It was basically just like a quick consult to make sure that I would fit in the group. There's 4 people in the group currently, and it's like an ongoing group, so people like join and leave whenever they need to. It's every other week on Tuesday mornings, so I think I'm gonna do that moving forward. It's like $25 a session. I don't really have many people going through like the same lifetime, like time of life that I'm going through. It would just be nice to be able to connect with people in that way. Obviously, I straightened my hair and put some makeup on from the last time I talked to you. Benjamin's feeding Ivy. It's like 11:45. I started looking at the work I need to do today. I think Benjamin and I are gonna put up a couple of things on the wall so I can show you the house. It's going to be a very relaxed home tour. We don't own this home, so like we can't make like big changes to it if we wanted to. And also it's a very lived-in home. I have 2 dogs, I have an infant. We're home all the time, so it's not gonna be like your aesthetic home tour, but it'll at least show you. I know a few of you have asked to see what it all looks like. I think you've seen like bits and pieces of each room, but to see all of it. So I'll like timestamp it in the timestamps in the description. So if you aren't interested in seeing it, you can just skip past that. Quick little house tour. I'm on the lowest level. It's called like a split level, isn't it?
Yeah.
We live in a split level house, so there's technically 3 floors, but they're fairly small floors. I'm on the lowest level that we have, which you guys have seen probably the most in my videos, but I'll kind of just take you through what everything looks like. Ivy's playing in the background. This is gonna be extremely realistic because while I cleaned up a little bit, I'm not cleaning up any more than I did. So this is what everything looks like. I guess first I can show you our little yard. If you guys haven't seen it already, but we are pretty close to a couple other houses, but it's just better. It's big, we have big trees, which is nice. So it's a fairly big yard. Sorry, there's gonna be wind. But yeah, and then Ben's got like a little garden thing over there. This is like a little hill. And then there's a shed back there that's got a bunch of our stuff in it that didn't fit in the house. And then he planted a couple things there. As you can see, our garden isn't doing spectacularly. Ben got sick and kind of wasn't able to keep it up. So some of the stuff started to die. It's also been super hot here. This is our yard, fully fenced, which is nice. This is basically the doggos area. They stay downstairs most of the day just because the second level, there's not enough room for all of us. This part, I feel like, of downstairs is like very cluttered in my opinion, but we just like, that's just the way that it is. So we have Ivy's little play area that she plays in sometimes with her toys, and we've got other random toys there because we don't really have anywhere to put them. And there's some dog stuff there. We have like her play pen thing that we take outside, and then like some workout stuff and Ben's discs. It's kind of just like random because we don't have anywhere to put this stuff. And then my desk is over here. Not my favorite placement, but it works for now. I thankfully don't have many calls or anything, so that's fine. I try to keep it as like decluttered as possible. Doesn't always work. Our kitchen, which you guys see a lot, and it's definitely the part of the house that I like the most. So I love having this island, and it's got this like blue color. It's really pretty. We got these cool chairs that go with it. And yeah, so we got a big island and a lot of counter space, a lot of cupboards. We have way more than we had in our last two houses. So they're actually not even full. But yes, there's like a little window over the sink and all that. So it's really cute. We really like the kitchen. The kitchen in the backyard is the whole reason we went for this house, because big backyard for Ben and the dogs. Ben loves being outside. And then for me, I just really wanted a nice kitchen, and we got that. We also have a laundry room, which is really nice. It's pretty messy, but we have like all of our extra Costco stuff over here. I have hanging laundry and toilet paper, all that stuff. And then our washer and dryer is there. Also, this house has like a built-in whiteboard, which is nice. We use it a little bit. And then there's like a little tiny bathroom down here, which is nice. There's no shower or anything. It's literally just a toilet. And I think that's it. We have a little pantry. So that's the downstairs level with the doggos. Hello. Then, hello. There's like our little entryway closet thing. This house is probably like 12 or 1300 square feet.
Yeah, I think somewhere between there, 1250 or something.
Yeah. It's definitely smaller than our last house. It feels smaller than our house in Wheaton too.
Yeah.
This is like our little living room area. We have a nice view of the backyard, which is really nice to have these big windows. All of our stuff from our old place we just brought in here, and it fits pretty well. Ben just put up that picture today. A couple of things, like, you know, some of this furniture we were thinking about getting rid of. We've had this for forever. It doesn't like really match anything, but we don't have anything to replace it right now. Same with the bookshelf. We would like to get a different one at some point, but again, I think with like Cora's surgery, it kind of backtracked us a little bit, and we were thinking,
yeah, derailed a few plans. Yeah,
we were thinking about like getting a new one of this, but we'll probably hold off on that for a while. We have things like this where this is upside down so that Ivy can crawl on it. This pops on is just like randomly here because we literally have nowhere else to put it. And then again, the split level, so there was like small stairs there. And then you go up here. This is our full-size bathroom that I obviously straightened my hair in earlier. So we have a shower, typical, and yeah, so they did try to like update this house a little bit. Don't mind all of my stuff. And they did like a pretty good job at it. I feel like it's definitely upgraded in here, or updated in here, which is nice. So we each have our own sinks. There is quite a bit of storage. This drawer is broken, but we still have some stuff out just because there's nowhere else to put it. And then this is really unorganized, but there's all this storage back here, which is nice. I don't love that it's like super disorganized, but you can't really see it when the door's closed, so that works. Benjamin's little office here. This is our third bedroom. It's very small, but it's just his office, so it works out well. And he has a little window outside. His desk is set up in here. And then all of his stuff from his old office. The only thing, he doesn't have like his tapestry hung up anymore. And then, like you guys saw, the papasan doesn't fit in here, but all the greenery. And I'm not really sure what that is, but we got piano. Benjamin just hung that up too. You guys have seen Ivy's room a lot too. Currently still doesn't have the crib in here, which when it does, it'll be a much smaller space. The rooms are very small, but that's okay. So it looks similar to how it does all the time, is kind of stuff everywhere. This is filled with like clothes and diapers, and then our little mirror. And then she's got a closet here, which is actually a pretty good size for, especially for baby clothes. We have like extra diapers up there. That's all my Harry Potter stuff that it's just like this room is too small. So I want to put that up somewhere else, but we haven't figured that out yet. That is Ivy's room. Okay, so this is our room. And Ivy's bed is still in here. Right now her crib, obviously, Ben's like set of drawers that like literally doesn't ever fit anywhere, but we keep bringing it with us. And then we just have like, I feel like this room is just like thrown together. This is our old bed frame, which my dad built for us. It's really nice. It's just like, there's like a couple of cracks in it. This is the second side table that we have downstairs too. Again, not our style anymore, but we just don't have anything else. And then mine is a blanket holder with like a bunch of random stuff on it, so they don't match. It really doesn't matter. We have a fairly good closet, particularly for Chicago. Ben's got some stuff over there. He mostly uses his drawer set though. And then I have this thing that I literally hate and want to get rid of, but it works. It works for us for what we need right now. It's obviously much smaller than our last place, but we like the, like I said, the kitchen, and Ivy is very angry. The kitchen and the backyard are definitely the parts that we love. We do have a garage that we don't currently use.
Is weirdly not connected.
Yeah.
Like it is an attached garage, so it's right on the other side of this wall, but there's no way to get to it from in the house.
Yeah.
So the landlord acknowledged it's a quirk, but
yeah, it is kind of strange. But yeah, anyway, let's get back on with our day. Cooking some lunch. So if you hear stuff in the background, that's what's happening. I'm just making pasta, turkey meat, and Rayo's, and some of this, because that's what we have. Ben's got a fake meat patty or something in the air fryer. I do still want to try to get some work done. I think Ben's dad might come over at some point. Again, I don't know if like his whole family's coming over. I did some of my work and I started my meal plan, so pretty excited about that. Ivy is asleep in there, so that's good. We're trying to figure out how to do like actual naps with her. Sorry, you probably can't even hear me over the air conditioning. I've been like dizzy all day, which is annoying. It feels like the screen's making me feel worse, so I'm gonna take a break and go watch a different screen. No, I might go watch some TV. Sans Ivy. It's actually looks beautiful outside, but it's like 95 degrees, so I'm not gonna do that. I also already cleaned the kitchen, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have one of these little guys. Yeah, I'm really dizzy, so I'm gonna take a little break, ski from filming and from work for a while and see if I can get whatever's happening here to chill.
baby. Baby. Hi. Do you think suppressing yourself or feeling like you need to hide certain parts of yourself as you do that?
What are you doing, silly boy? Got some donuts. They're not gluten-free, but that's okay. This is a salted caramel one. It's so good. So it is vegan though. Good morning, friends. It's the next day. I'm just shaking up my cold brew, eating breakfast. It's 9:30. I had to take Cora to the vet this morning to have her like leg checked, and basically it's good, like there's nothing wrong with it, so that's good, but we haven't been doing what we're supposed to be doing, so she's needed more like rehab exercises and we just haven't been doing them. If I'm being honest, we need to start doing that because the muscle isn't built back up and she's not using the leg, and she should be by now. So we did that. That was like $100 that I don't know why I just like didn't budget that. I thought it was a part of the like $5,000 surgery that we already paid for. Apparently it wasn't. They just like put away the dishes, all that jazz. My mother-in-law is here with Ivy. I need to get some work done. Okay, gonna show you a little big haul. A little bit from Target and the rest is from Whole Foods. I also got from Target some diapers, but they're upstairs. I got 2 things of formula. Every time I go there, I try to get formula. And I also got 3 things of this pudding. I use this for the Creamis. I needed a random toothbrush because mine broke. I have like a electric one, but it broke. These are for Creamis, so I got those. So that's everything from Target. I also got some Swiffer pads, but I didn't realize they were scented, so I'm gonna have to take those back because they stink quite a bit. From Whole Foods, the plan for me this week is I'm making like a chicken Alfredo and then a chicken meatball thing. Well, I know Ben won't eat at least one of those. So there's just like a lot of random stuff, but I got 2 salad kits. And then for meat, I got some turkey breast, ground chicken, and ground turkey. The ground chicken's for meatballs, and then the ground turkey is for like just for me to have. I got some more eggs. We're not out yet, but we run out fairly quickly. I also got these chicken sausage to try and some raspberries, and Ben got some mushrooms. And I got a whole bunch of these like baby food things for Ivy. They didn't have like, at least I couldn't find any like jarred stuff, so I got a bunch of pouches. I got this to try, although I always hate like fake soda, but still bought it to try. I got some more cottage cheese and dairy-free Parmesan, dairy-free Gouda. Those are 2 dairy-free Siggies for Ben, and then gluten-free fettuccine noodles. Got some onions and some limes. And then there's like a random curry sauce back there just to have on hand. I got some pickles. I've never had these ones. I'm like weirdly specific about pickles, so we'll see how that goes. And this salsa. Then I got some gluten-free breadcrumbs for, actually these were supposed to be panko breadcrumbs, so whoops, but that'll work, I'm sure. And then we were out of cumin, so I got that too. Got this big thing of rice because we go through it so quickly, and got 2 things of vegetable broth for Ben, and coconut sugar, some tortilla chips. I got these for my Creamis, and these are actually dairy-free, whereas the last ones I got weren't. I also got these like fully cooked chicken strips. These are like much less expensive. at Costco or even at Trader Joe's, but I don't like cooking chicken, so if I can get it pre-made, I'm going to. And then some chopped spinach. So that is the grocery haul for this week. Now I have to put it all away. Today is Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday, Thursday? I honestly have no idea. Look at the dog. I'm just cooking myself some breakfast and then getting on with the day. I think that's it for the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.